Look closely at the man in front of you. He is a giant baby weighing 400 pounds. Now, at 30 years old, he still suckles on a pacifier and plays with blocks every day. However, the culprit behind his condition is his mother. Next, I will present the sequence of events in animated form. I fell in love with a 50-year-old woman. She is a single mother. Although she is older than me, she retains her charm and appearance. Today is my first time being invited to her home as a guest. However, just as we were sharing drinks and laughter, a sudden loud noise came from upstairs. The woman shyly explained that it was the noise made by her mischievous son. She hoped I wouldn't mind. Looking at her gentle and virtuous demeanor, I couldn't bring myself to say anything that would hurt her feelings. So, I told her, who would refuse a cute little one? Let your child come out to meet me. But little did I know that after I said this, the entire room started to shake violently. The next second, I was stunned by what I saw. I saw a man weighing 400 pounds, covered in body hair standing right in front of me. He looked to be around 30 years old, but strangely, the giant baby was wearing a diaper, and had a pacifier in his mouth. The woman introduced him as her son. She then shoved a spoonful of vegetables into her son's mouth, but it seemed the giant baby did not want to eat this. He swatted the remaining food onto the floor, crying and shouting that he wanted to eat meat. The woman, seeing this, asked me to give some of the meat from my plate to her son. Little did I know, just as I had cut halfway, the giant baby grabbed the remaining meat in one go, and stuffed it into his mouth. Soon, he was covered in soup. The woman was somewhat angry, but in the end, she just awkwardly smiled at me. I couldn't help but point at the fat man, and ask the woman, "You call this guy your son? But he doesn't look like your biological son at all." Little did I know that after I said this, her smile gradually faded. Right after, the fat son also became angry. The next second, he raised his hands and came thudding towards me. In an instant, I was scared to the point of urinating. I just collapsed on the ground, unable to move. However, at that moment, he accidentally slipped and fell. Then, large patches of tomato juice seeped onto the floor. The woman hugged her good big son and started crying. Moments later, she took out a large cleaver, and she threatened me to take her son's place and keep living. At first, I didn't understand what she meant. Until later, the woman took out a pacifier and walked towards me.